high school. It was probably like 10 years ago. I was actually hit by a train on the way to school. I was walking to school, and I lived. And, yeah, I don't know if you want me to, I can send you.
You ain't gonna send me what, dog? You gonna send me some arms, son? I'm just joking, man. Wow.
I wore a leather jacket to a Mexican restaurant last week. I took my mom.
But look, Willie, you don't wear a leather jacket to a Mexican restaurant. Who are you, brother, huh? Who are you, Abraham Lincoln, dude? Huh? Tony Hawk? Who are you? You don't do it. You took your mother. I don't care if you taking Little Red Riding out, riding lady. I don't care if Goldilocks, if she's all ambient up and you got her out that bear trap house and you got her in there. Imagine somebody sees you're in there, okay? Somebody sees you, your mother, the fajita smoke goes by, right? It looks like the peppers are on there just blowing Winston's, just, and then they see you and your mom, you leather jacketed up, and because the perception is you some young buck, you some young drug buck that's hammering cat on this old lady. You out here hammering cat out here and bringing her out to some. I'll tell you this: if God returns, when He returns, He will not. You will not. You might find Him at a cantina, but He will not be wearing leather, and you know it. Ask your heart, and you know it. Oh, life is a salad, baby, and the Lord is my vinaigrette, son. Let's get into it, gang. Have some calls. The hotline is always 985-664-9503. Here we go.
Just on my way home from work, man. I'm a bartender mixing up drinks, probably spilling most of them. But anyway, I have a thought, kind of like a question for you, man. There's a lot of performing characters, like in the performance industry. Which one out of these two do you think houses more pedophiles? Clowns or magicians? Because hear me out, man. Those clowns, they're coming to your kid's party, folding balloons and shit, looking at stuff. You don't know what he's doing. But that magician?
Yeah, and thank you for. Sorry to cut you off, man, but I got these buttons here, and it's a good question, and it's an age-old question. It's a question you see old men talk. This is something that's been talked about for a long time. Well, first of all, let's look at clowns. Imagine putting lipstick on your mouth. Sometimes you see a man, your boy Terry or whatever, and he does a lipstick. It's fine. He says he was in a fire or whatever, and that's why he got to do it. Everybody knows Terry never been in a fire. Terry never been in a fire, Terry. Bitch, you never been in a fire. So if you want to woman out a little, or you want to, you want a small stick on them lips, if you want to do what you want to do, then do that. But now imagine a man, instead of just doing a lipstick, he puts a lipstick on his whole face. That's a clown. Okay? That's a clown, guys. And that's where it's alarming. When I was young, I don't know if you could even legally be a clown when I was young. You'd see them get pulled over all the time. They pull a dude over. We had a guy by us. I think people thought he just had allergies or seasonal allergies, and that he was kind of, a little, I don't want to say, they used to call it fat, but he was, kind of gristled out. You know what I'm saying? He was the Lord's love seat. You know what I'm saying? Boy, he had a little lever on his hip. You pull on it, his legs would go straight. You know what I'm saying? He was that little comfort bear. And he was clown. And he would get pulled over. And I remember one time they pulled him over, and they just pulled him over for being clown. and the cops are trying to talk to him, and nobody, is still kind of vague what the crime was. And then he took his own clothes off, and he had more clothes painted under his clothes. So and now he's naked. Now it's a crime. And then I think the one dude, he tried to climb up a invisible ladder like a mime or whatever. He's he's not shape-shifting, but he's, wishing he was which is basically the ninja of clowns. A mime is just a damn ninja clown. That's all that is, bro. A mime is just a clown that, that got its associates, really. So he's trying to climb an invisible ladder, and the cops beat him down. But anyway, what was I talking about? But I think a clown is just somebody I think that's afraid to ask you to touch their wiener. That's all it is. I think it's somebody that's afraid to say, hey, Daddy got that little spice entree. You feel me? Because some clown, you see the wiener, it's got paint on it. That thing, it's like, what's even beautiful call that came in? And so let's get to it right now. Gang, baby.
What's going on? My name is Dalton. I've been listening to the show off and on for a while now. Just want to say I love everything you do, gang, gang. But a couple of
gang, baby. Onward. Sorry to interrupt you.
But a couple of episodes ago, I think it was on the Swipe Society episode, you mentioned something about your uncle, or I forget who, got hit by a train.
Oh, yeah. My mom's brother got hit by a train. I didn't know him. He was dead. I wasn't dead. I wasn't alive yet. So I was before, I guess I was dead. I just wasn't alive. So you're not alive when you die, and then you're, I guess, I don't know if it's dead. I don't know what I was. I wasn't on Earth. And he was already on Earth, and then he got hit by a train. He was alcoholic. And he got hit by a train, and that's all I know. Oh, and he was brunette. Let's hear more.
Died, and I can relate because when I was in high school, it was probably like 10 years ago, I was actually hit by a train. On the way to school. I was walking to school, and I lived. And, I don't know if you want me to, I can send you.
Damn, send me what, dog? You gonna send me some arms, son? I'm just joking, man. Wow. That industrial alarm clock, baby, that train. Gang, baby, and you hitting the hotline? We got miracles on the hotline. Let's play more. Go on, Dalton.
An article, link to the article or whatever, but it was a life-changing moment for me. Like, basically, I survived this accident, and if I could go back, honestly, I wouldn't change a thing. I would probably I wouldn't change. I would probably, still get hit by the train. It was such a life-changing moment for me.
Yeah. That's what's up, baby. I'm upstairs. That's who we are, dog. We are people that get hit by trains and say, run it back, fam. We out here, dog. God. Can you believe? It's a miracle, Riley, isn't it?
Yeah.
This man he said, bring it back. Let's hear more.
That it was probably the most important thing to happen to me in my life. It really put things into perspective. But I just wanted to share that thought.
Gang, baby. He said, bring it back, train. 2 trains. Let's run it back. That's powerful, man, because it's like, I got to listen to this one. It's like something happens to you, and it's really rough. It's really bad. And you say that was the greatest experience. Let's hear this again.
This accident, and it was a life-changing moment for me. Like, basically, I survived this accident, and if I could go back, honestly, I wouldn't change a thing. I would probably I wouldn't change. I would probably, still get hit by the train. It was such a life-changing moment for me.
Let's go.
That it was probably the most important thing to happen to me in my
That's
life.
what's up. We getting hit by trains, baby. Man, it's just like, that's that. Look, man, thank you for calling, Dalton. I just, I'm sitting here complaining about this in my life, and this is tough for me, and this thing, and this is hard, and I have this. And we got a man out here who's getting hit by train and says, hey, let's make it trains, baby. Who's saying, let's run it back, fam. Line up again, Satan. With your big dirty machine. Line up again, Gerald Ford or whatever that guy's name is. Who, the train guy, Larry Amtrak, whoever it is, line it up. And let's do it again, baby, because I'm always the best answer. What are you thankful for, Riley?
I can tell you I'm not thankful for not having a girlfriend.
Oh, really? You really want one, huh?
Yeah. At some point.
Yeah. And how is it, and have you had a lot of dates or anything? Have you been doing dating?
I just had a coffee date with someone.
Oh, okay.
Didn't end well.
It didn't end well? Well, how did it start? What'd you wear?
Nice shirt, slacks. Cologne.
Oh, yeah, you went there with that scent, huh?
I did.
Dude, I'm sure you got the pheromones coming out of your body, son. I bet you smelled like damn pure ejac, baby. You know what I'm saying? I bet a fucking a strong dog would lick the skin right off your bones, baby. You know what I'm saying, dog? Damn. Oh God, you could cry into a woman and she'd have twins, man. I think and where'd y'all go? You guys went to coffee?
Yep.
Okay. And did you meet her out front? Did you meet her inside?
I met her out front.
Oh, okay. And did you guys get there at the same time, or?
I was there first.
You were there first, waiting out front?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I think sometimes that can be that's a Christian move, dog. Honestly, that's a hell of a Christian move. I respect it. It's a fucking it's an old school move. And so then you guys went inside, and what happened?
We talked. It was great. I shouldn't say it didn't end well. It ended well. She just never texted me back.
And you met her on the apps?
I did.
Okay. And were you, man, I'm bummed out. What do you think? Do you really feel, here's a question. Do you really feel there was a connection, or are you not sure?
I wasn't sure.
Okay. Because sometimes I'll put connection where there isn't really a connection. I want there to be one sometimes because I'm lonesome. And so I'll be like, let's see. But sometimes there may not be one. But
right.
I'm not saying that's what happened with you.
No, it did.
Oh, it did happen. Oh,
yeah.
And there you go. But you're not giving up?
No.
You're still out there?
Mm-hmm.
And now can you do, and you're saving your sex for marriage, right?
Yeah.
That's a marriage meal.
Right.
Wow. So you got to get all the way to the altar before you can even get these, get that puree out of you.
Yeah, pretty much.
God, baby. Oh, man. And now so you could, now what if you're trapped in an avalanche or something? Would you guys have to just get married? You figure it out?
We'll figure it out somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you keep a ring on you at all times. I mean, you must keep a ring in the damn glove box, huh?
Pretty much.
Riley Mal's smiling over there. Rare to see him. I have a feeling. Well, I'm sorry the date didn't work out. And we got to get more women to hitch up. Now, how far would it be from marriage from the first date to marriage? How quick are you willing to run that gamut?
I would say anywhere between 6 months and a year.
Okay. But in 6 months from meeting somebody, you're ready to hit the altar.
If it seems right, yeah.
If it seems right. And what size woman are you looking for? You got a height range on you?
Not height. No. I don't want someone that's like super thick.
Okay.
But I wouldn't be opposed.
Okay. So you up to a medium, maybe a medium plus, but you're not looking for like a BBW or something they say like that.
Right.
Some lady that's really like in a food contest or nothing like that.
Right.
Yeah. I feel you. Yeah. Oh, well, they say when it happens, it happens. That's what they say.
Exactly.
But I bet you got that geyser on you, dog. Dang. You got that